from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is
Good
strong.
morning and welcome back to the GDFL Netball Show. Going to have a quick look at today's games for round 14. Firstly, we've got Werribee versus Inverleigh. Werribee cruising along at the moment, have had a few strong wins recently, and Inverleigh had a really good game last week, so will be an interesting game. But Amanda, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think Werribee way too strong. Be interesting to watch and see who plays for Werribee this week. Given that Olivia Mitchell's back into the side, so that's what I'll be watching to see who they're looking at qualifying in the last 5 rounds.
2 weeks. Yep.
Yeah, and I'm with you guys. I think Werribee will beat Inverleigh this week. I mean, Inverleigh had a great game last week, but let's face it, they played North Geelong, so they're not the calibre of Werribee. So I think Werribee will take this one out easy.
Yeah, I agree with that, and yeah, we will be keeping an eye on that. So we'll come back next week and let you know where we're at with the quarters.
Yes.
The next game, Belmont versus East Geelong, and this could be a half decent game depending on what's happening there. Donna?
Oh, well, I mean, Belmont played you guys last week, Amanda, and lost by a few. So I think they'll be eager to get back on, you know, a bit more goals this week. And I'm going to tip Belmont this week. I really am.
I'm going to tip against you.
I know you are, because you always do.
I'm going to tip East Geelong. They need to really hit the court hard this week after their result last week, and just way too many experienced players in that East Geelong side, and led by a really experienced coach with Nicole Trainer, so them to bounce back quite strongly, I think.
Yeah. I was surprised at Belmont's score last week. I think they have improved out of sight, but you know, the goals that they didn't seem to have there just sort of blew me away. I'm going to go with East Geelong as well. I think there are a few girls. The next one, Bellpost Hill versus Thompson at Hill. Amanda, everybody in, as far as you know.
To my knowledge, this is asked that before. He's the one that have his finger on the pulse, hopefully, who's playing and who's not. You're not going to let me live it down that I didn't know about Kim, are you?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what buggered up my tips, I tell you.
Yeah, Melody Philpott didn't play when we met them in round 3.
Yep.
But yeah, of course I'm going to stick with the Hill girls, and I think it'll be a convincing win.
But I'd like to see us stick with the Hill girls, Amanda.
Oh, will
look, I just think you guys are all going to be way too strong with your full team, of course. And even though Thompson played really well last week, I mean, it was only against us, so I'm tipping you guys for a big win.
Thanks, Donna. We agree.
That's all right, Amanda.
Yeah. And I think that your defence can take on Melody, no problems at all. We've got the jump and the height and whatever. She's improved out of sight and she's playing really good.
She's
netball.
definitely a player of the future, this one.
Yeah, she's still young, still in under 17, so yeah, but I agree, Hill. The next game, North Geelong versus Corio.
Match of the round, girls, I think. Who to pick? Amanda?
Take over from me, Donna.
I was waiting for you to go first, Donna. I'm going to tip North Geelong this week.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go with you. I think Corio just been up and down. It's not funny. I think, you know, after North Geelong's performance last week, I think they'll want to get a win on the board. So I think they'll be eager, and yeah, I think they'll take the points.
Julie will be working them hard. Well, she would have worked them hard this week, working on what they need to improve from the game the week before. So yeah, North Geelong for me.
I reckon this is going to be a really close one. I think.
Just pick one, Fiona.
Stop being so pushy, Donna. I'll go with North Geelong as well. You've swayed me, girls, but I think it'll be a really, really close game. The next game, Bannockburn versus Geelong West out at Bannock.
Fee, have you got a full team this week, Fee?
Yeah, we do actually.
Oh my God.
And I must say Robin did really well up in defence. You should see her stats from last weekend. We had a ball with that. Our girls, we started, as we said to them, let's just go out and enjoy last week's game.
Absolutely.
Our A-grade girls, that is. Go out there, enjoy yourself and start enjoying netball again, because we haven't been able to do that over the past few weeks with all the injuries and everything that's going on. So, yeah, we're still back at square one with what's going on, but anyway.
I'm going to tip Bannockburn. Bannockburn are also my tip for 5th spot come finals, and I think they're definitely worthy of that 5th spot, and you know, come finals they're going to give East Geelong a good run for their money, so Bannockburn for me too. Sorry.
Yeah, and I have to agree with Amanda there. After their 17-goal win last week to Corio, I think they're going to continue their winning ways.
Yep. Yep, that's okay. I can
That's
take
all right.
that.
That's all right. Good girl.
And the last one, Winchelsea versus Anarchy. Donna.
What? What do you want me to say, girls?
Got your full
Well, look, I'd like to think. I'd like to see who's in for Winchelsea for a start. God knows who'll be playing today. We know we've got our starting 7. So look, all the girls can do is just try their best and hopefully score a few goals against them.
Who'll take Julia Knott?
Give up who?
Oh, just wondering who's going to take her on the court, Brittany or Lucy?
No, look, Brit will stay back in keeper.
Yep.
So Lucy always comes out as defence. She's more agile than what Brit is. Not taking it away from you, Brit, of course. You're a great person, Brit, love you. But I think Lucy will probably take her, just quietly.
Yeah. Look, I'd love to be able to chip Anarchy, and I know that Terry's going to be working with the girls, or would have worked with the girls this week, working really, really hard and looking at what he can implement to at least slow down their scoring opportunities. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to tip Winchelsea this week, Donna.
That's all right, Amanda.
Too
I
strong.
forgive you.
Again, we'll be watching who's in the Winch team.
Yeah.
The girls, the GFL girls, have got one more game to qualify. I wonder whether that's going to happen, or when it's going to happen. I would more likely to say come finals time. You have to pick Winch. They've got too many resources to pull in from other clubs and things. So I don't know. You don't know. So they're the games for today. Just have to clarify after last week and me sort of mumbling over the blood rule. So Amanda, you want to take over?
Okay, so seeing the camera's moving. Thanks for moving it, Fenno. Sophie, you may as well take over now about the blood rule.
Okay, so if you go off in the blood rule, it is umpire's time. It is only the person who has been taken off with the blood rule that can be substituted.
No one else on the court is to move. They're to stay in their same position.
Absolutely.
So it's only the person with the injury that comes off. That play goes straight into their position.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yep.
And Madge said if anyone's got any queries or we've created any confusion as a result of not, because we're good at that, sharing the information last week, to please call her and confirm the rule.
And just keep in mind too, that player who did come off and get replaced, she can actually go back on the court too.
Later in the game,
she can be, go back to her position. So.
Yeah, it's just that it's a swap during that quarter.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry,
we got it right.
Call Madge.
Madge.
Madge generally has been really good this year, and she has emailed them through to the president. So if you do have any questions, get your president to bring it up with to Madge, and they'll be able to bring it back to you.
Just don't fall down and get blood on you, girls. Just don't get blood.
Absolutely.
Bloodied.
Anyway, we wish everybody the best of luck in their games today, and it's over to Dick and the boys on the Footy Show.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. We're here to tell you how football